Okay. Good evening to you all. Today is 9th October 2025, which is the beginning of our week 2 of this nationwide graduates IT Employability Skills Bootcamp 4.0. Like I said, this bootcamp will last for about 10 weeks, and today is the beginning of our week 2. So, like always, we are going to start by showing our outlines. That is what we are going to cover for the entire week. So we are going to have a recap on week 1, and then we are going to continue with Microsoft Word 2. That's what we are going to continue with today. And after that, we'll have introduction to Microsoft PowerPoint. And then we'll have question and answer, conclusion, and then we call it a day. So if you can recall last week, we started the bootcamp, and after having the introduction, I told you more about the bootcamp, what the bootcamp is going to be, or how long it is going to be, and the duration of the bootcamp and the rest. I discussed about that. Even though it is very unfortunate for many people asking me, where is the link? Where is this? Where is this? When will the class going to be held? And a lot of people were telling me that they watch week 2. I will ask them, have you watched week 2, week 1 class? They will say yes. They did watch week 1. But even if you said you watch week 1, and you didn't listen to when the classes are going to be held, it means that you didn't watch week 1. And I'm very sorry to tell you this. Most of the people that are not, serious, or that are not yeah, so most of the people that are not paying attention to the details or to what we are doing, I'm sorry to tell you this. You're after this week 2, we're going to give you week 2 assignment. Week 1 uh, was shared already. We're going to give you week 2 assignment. After week 2, we're going to start dropping people. Anyone who failed to get 7/10, we are going to drop that person. So please, I'm very sorry. Let me tell you this. Each assignment is 5 marks. Each assignment is 5 marks. So this week 1 assignment is 5 marks. You are going to have your week 2 assignment, which is going to be 5 marks. After week 2, if your total marks is not up to 7, that is 70%. We are removing you entirely from this program. That's it. That's what I need to tell you. So please, you should take note on this, and you should try to be very serious and attentive to all the details that we are maybe telling you. So I have to tell you all this so that when we start removing people, because after week 2, you will have your week 3, which is before the data collection tools. And that's when after week 3, you are going for your survey. So by then we remove a lot of people. So we'll have some people that we will continue with, so that the team would even be very easier for us. And we'll continue with them. We are dealing with about 3,000 plus people. So some of the people we know that will drop a lot, and we're left with the more serious ones, and we'll continue with them. So during last week, we talked about digital archiving, which is one of the things that I show you how to archive your files, folder. You create folders, put things and rename them the way it's supposed to be. We treated that last week, if you can recall, and then we talk about email communication. There are many people that are sending me emails just like that. Someone will just send you email. Sorry, I'm testing. I'm testing to see if I learn how to send email. It's very unbecoming. I don't even know why some people think maybe it's something that they can joke around with or something like that. We are sharing. The reason why we teach you this email communication is to be more efficient, to put it in a very good use. You have been sending me emails, some of you, just to test whether why can't you send it to your friend or something like that? But I just laugh and ignore some of the people. And some of you are sending me, the next day, some of you are sending me week 1 assignment. I even asked one of them, I said, who gave you assignment? And then I didn't know if he replied, oh no, there are many of them that they are sending me week 1 assignment. I said, who sent you assignment? I don't even know who sent them assignment. I don't know where they get the question or how they came about the question. I don't even know. They started giving me assignment. So please use this email communication in a very good way. And don't worry, there are lots of emails you'll be sending. We have about 10, you have 10 assignments. And these 10 assignments, you're going to send them via email. So You have a lot to do. So that's for email communication. So we talk about email communication, how to compose an email, the to, from, BCCCC. We all discuss about that. How to put an attachment, how to write the email the way it's supposed to be. I told you it has to be official. You don't need to put too much text in it. Go straight to the point, and you need to sound uh politely. You need to sound very uh you know humble in it, because when you are sending email, the way you speak, it translates a lot about you. When you send email, when people read your email, it said a lot about you. You send me email and you are, hi bro, what is going on? Oh, please just send me the link here. I'm not, oh, you see, there are many ways that when you speak, no need for us to reply you. All we are going to do is to archive your email, and we continue our day-to-day activity. And then we have introduction to Microsoft Word, which of course we treated Microsoft Word last week. We did talk about a lot of things in it. We have the introductions, and we have many things. We treated many things in it. I even show you how to create some documents in Microsoft Word and the rest. So today we are continuing with Microsoft Word 2. That's what we are going to start today. And after we finish this, we will start the introduction to PowerPoint, and that's what we are going to cover today. So let me hover over my Microsoft Word first. Let me hover over there. I'm sorry, I'm trying to. Okay, here I am. I didn't even save the last week as a last week document. I didn't save the document. Let me share my screen. So I didn't save the document. So what I'm going to do is we're supposed to save it in our folder. Okay, where is graduates 4.4? I'll call it week 1 work. So maybe today if we did something, even though I don't know if we create something, so I will save it. So let me create a new file. Okay, so today what we are going to talk about first, we are going to treat first of all, let's start with tables. We are going to treat tables. That's the first thing that we are going to treat it today, because we are wrapping this Microsoft up. Let's just wrap it today, and we start PowerPoint. That's how it's going to be. So for the table, whenever you want to create a table inside Microsoft Word, you need to come to Insert. I already told you all these menu bars. There are many things we can do with it. Come to Insert, and under this Insert, you'll see a table. So you can only put one table. This is the only thing that you can have for a table. You create a table like this. Don't worry, I put this because I want to explain many things to you. When you create a table like this, it's like you have one row of a table. So maybe I can name it full name, for example, maybe full name. So whenever you put from this table that you are, that is from this row, whenever you put, you click on your tab, since there is no any other column, it's only one row, one column. So once you click your tab, it will create another row for you. You click, it will create another one. You click, it will create another one. That's what it's going to do for you. So this is how this works when you have a table. But if you need to create more of the table, maybe you need to create a table that has, let me write this, full name. We need a full name, address, gender, or let me call this designation, full name, designation, gender, phone number, email, then signature. So you want to create something like this inside a table. Maybe it is an maybe you want to create attendance for something. You want to have something like this. So it means you need to have how many uh column? You need to have one, two, three, four, five, six. You need to have six columns. So this we only have one column. So since we create this, if you want to add it, you can click on insert. Here you just right click inside it, just right click inside it. When you right click, you come to insert and you start adding rows from the right hand side or from the left hand side. So if you add from the left hand side, it will be here. If you come here also, you add from the right hand side, it's going to be here. So anywhere you put it, you can keep assigning the rows until you put all the six uh, columns that you want to create for this. This is the first way of doing that. So I want to create show you another way of inserting a column. That is, you want to come here on that table, and then you pick the number of columns that you want and the number of rows. Even though for rows you can only have 6 rows, that's all what you can have max. And for the column also you can have 7, up to 7. But for the row you can have this. So we can say now we want to have this. Maybe I want to have 6. Okay, I need 6 columns. Then for the rows, maybe I can pick all this. Then it will be like this. So it means I have 6 rows, 6 columns, and 6 rows. That's what I have. So if I want to keep adding the rows, then I will just keep pressing tab, or I can right click, then I will insert below. We can insert above and we can also insert below. So I'll talk about that when we started maybe inserting something. So now let me have this, because we're supposed to have 7, because yeah, instead before full name we need to have serial number. So this is supposed to be 7. So I can right click here, go to insert, I'll add it from the right. So now I have 7 of them. So the next thing is, so okay, let's say we want to call this attendance, or I can say week 2 attendance. For the heading, I can put sorry, so let me bring this down again. So for the heading, I can, no, not this. So I can say for the heading, nationwide. Okay, so this is it. So I can have this. Let me reduce this a little bit. So I can have this. So if I want, the way we did it in our letterhead, if you want, you can put it inside that text box so that you can adjust it to be at the top. You can add it, you can take it up so that you can have enough space. That's if you want that. So let me create the SN for the serial number. Then we have the full name. Then we have the designation. So let me put it in proper way. Designation. Then we have gender. We have phone, no, email, and then we have signature. So we need to reduce the serial number. We need to increase the full name, designation, and then the rest we need to do that. So what we are going to do is to come at the middle of this. You see when my cursor turn into this, at the middle for this age, then I can reduce it like this. You see my serial number now is uh, kind of small. It has small space. So you can just keep putting the serial number, or you can allow it for people to write the serial number by themselves. So all you are creating the attendance sheet for them. So now I can also increase it from this size, not only from this, so that I can increase the size of this table that I'm creating. So I'm increasing it from this angle so that I'm decreasing it like this. So it means my full name now is like this. I can highlight everything, but I will talk about that later. So let's come here. I will increase this signature all up till here. Please don't make it to the edge because when you are printing it, it will cut if you put it at the full width. Don't make it that. So I will decrease this for the signature. For the email, I will decrease this. Maybe the email need a white space. For this also, I will do this. For this, I will do this because we want them to just put MF and the rest. Please understand this that I'm writing. It's not for you to create this table just to create this attendance. I'm teaching you this. Your week two assignment will ask you to do something entirely different, but it's related to what I'm doing here. Please learn how to do this. Okay. So as you can see, let me decrease this again. Just keep looking at what I'm doing. I'm just decreasing this and increasing this. So I have my this, I have this, I have this. The next thing is for me to make the header into maybe pull like this. Yeah, I can do this so that it will be this. I can put it at the center. So need everything to be at the center. So even designation, I will just increase the full name so that designation will have a small place. So if you highlight it all, you want to highlight it all, this is how you highlight it all. So you can check. Can you add this? You see, you can add this line spacing that we did before. So let's put double line spaces, that is 2.0. So that means everyone will have enough space to write his name, to write everything. Just email. Don't worry, let me increase the double line space into 3. The reason is that they can write their email, they can start it here and end it under. So not necessarily they need to write their email at one single. So all this space, all this width is for the height and the width belongs to single person. So this is one of the ways that people are making this. So maybe I want to create it for how many rows? Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So maybe I want it to be for 12. So let me just keep increasing it. So I'll just hold my tab to create it up till 12. So I'll make it 12 like this. So let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you see, it's 12. Thank God. So it's 12. Now we have 12. So everyone in this or on this attendance is going to write his name. 12 people are going to write their names on this attendance. So that means 12 people will give this attendance to 12 people. If it's finished, then you photocopy it. 12 people will write their names also, and you do it like this, like this. So this is it. Now what I'm going to do is I show you how to do all this. And I teach you how to put even the logo, how to put this, how to put that. All this you can do it. So there is something that I'm going to do now. I'm copying this. So let me delete all this serial number. I don't need this. I don't need them. I'm sorry, I'm taking them away. So now what I'm going to do is I'm creating a new column above. Please understand what I'm going to do now. I'm creating something above, two new columns, new rows above. Two of them, I'm creating them. Don't forget, I already have a text. I already have a text, which, let me take this up. I already have a text that I wrote nationwide graduates bootcamp attendance. I already have that. Now what I'm going to do, I'm putting this nationwide and attendance inside the table. That way I create two new rows inside the table. What I'm going to do first of all is to highlight all this and what match all the cells together. Then I will paste that text that I have, but I'm removing this week 2. I'll only leave this text up nationwide. I just want to leave it like this. So what I'm going to do is to make it 3.0 like this if I want, but I will leave it like this. I don't want it. I will just increase this size. I will increase this size. Then for this, I will do this. I will merge it, right click also, merge the cell. Then I paste this second one. So I will remove all this. I'll remove the space. I want it to be like this. So maybe what I'm going to do is to do this. can change the color if you want. No, not this. This is just a background. This is for the text color. So if you want to check, this is for the text color. So yeah. Okay, I don't want to touch this. If you want to change the background color, I don't want you to start touching this for now. But it's okay. You can highlight them all. Come to this table design, come to this. Let's just put this. It's okay. Let's not put riot color. Let's put this so that this is the header and also this is the, I can decrease the, I didn't show you how to decrease the height, so you can decrease the height like this. Instead of this 2.0, you can either decrease it or you remove this 3.0. You can make it 1.5. But the rest, you leave it to 3.0 the way we did it. So you can even increase some cells now so that it can accommodate more people. So leave it at 13. So now it's okay. So this is how it looks like. Please understand this. What I teach you in this is how to create the table, how to merge and center, how to do other things inside the same table. You will be asked to do things that are related to this. Please master how to do this, how to insert the table, how to add the column, how to add the rows, how to match and center the rows, how to customize the text of your table. Please learn this, know how to do this. I already teach you how to customize the text. So no need for me to talk about the font style, font size, bold, center, and other things. You all know how to do that. Please understand this. Understand this. That's what we are going to talk about in this table. So learn how to do that. I just teach you how to do this. So if I ask you, for example, if I ask you, for example, to put logo, you know how to put the logo. You learn how to do that. Put the logo of the, maybe it's attendance for your company. You know how to put the attendance of the company. You know how to put the attendance of a particular training. You all know how to do that. So this is it. This is what we are going to talk about in this table related to this. So now the next thing I will talk about it, I'm going to talk about I'll talk about the footer and the header. I'll talk about that, footer and the header. Let me talk about it. But most of the things that you are going to learn in this, let me talk about the footer. We need to learn how to insert page number, how to insert a page number so that you learn how page number works. So if you want to insert the page number, don't worry, we are still on insert. So you come to insert. Under insert, you are going to see a page number. This is where it is. Don't worry, I'll talk about the header and I'll talk about the footer. I'll talk about all this later on, but let me start with the uh, page number before I talk about the footer and header. So for the page number, you need to learn how to put a page number. You need to learn how to put a page number. We can put a page number from the top. That is, if I put this page number, now you put it, it's going to be like this. There is one here. All you need to is to close header and footer because page number is part of the header and footer. Don't get confused. It's all part of the header and footer, but a special one. So you see, numbers are going to be on the page like this. If I press Control Enter, it will create another page, page 2. If I click Control Enter, it will create another page 3, as you can see. If I click another one, page 4. So this is how it's going to keep creating pages for us, page 1, page 2, page 3, because we put the numbers to be at the top. So now if I want it to be at the bottom, then I will click here. Then it will come down at the bottom. Even this bottom, there are different bottoms as you can see. Now it's at the bottom. If I click enter, it will create another one. Now I put 2. I will have it at the top and I will also have it at the bottom. So please don't go and have 2 page numbers like this. Don't do that. So now we have for the top and we have for the bottom. So if you want to remove, please remove page number so that it will be removed at all. Then you put the one that you want. So if you want for the bottom, there is one that will be at the left hand side, at the middle, at the right hand side, or it will be like this, accent bar. So that means your page is going to look like this. So let me close it. It's going to look like this. 2 page, you see, 1 page. That's how it's going to keep going like that if you want to do that. So let me come back again. I want to remove. I'll just click remove page number. It will remove it. Then we have page number for the current position. Maybe any page that you are in, you want to add a number to that page. You want to start your number in that page. Just click on current page and you start the number from there. Maybe I'm inside this page 2. So then I will just start from the current page. Then I will put this page 1. You see, this current page will be the page 1. That means the above page is not a page. It doesn't have any number. I start with this particular page. So let me remove it, and this is how it works. Okay. So now what I'm going to talk about is, okay, let me enter this. You need to enter the page if you want to remove the page number. Let's just remove it. It's supposed to be removed right from when I put it. I don't know why it put it there. So now the next thing I want you to understand in this, whenever you are writing a page number, ensure that you pick the appropriate format in your page number. Please put the appropriate. The normal one that we are used to is this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what we are used to normally. So select anyone. That don't go and select one that is alien to people just because you want to make them happy or something like that. Use the one that is well known by people. So let me talk about this header and header and footer. So for the header, any text that you put on the header, it's going to remain across all your pages on your document. If you have 100 pages, whatever you put at this header, it's going to remain at across all the 100 pages. So for example, I want to put here something here at the header. Let's say I want to put Hammad Technologies. Then I click on close. It means this Hammad technology is going to be across all the pages that I have on this document. Even if they are 200 pages, this Hammad technology is going to be across them. So even this header, as you can see, there are many formats of this header that you can use. You can even use this one. Maybe inside here, you can double click it and write Hammad document, for example. Then I click here. So across all these pages, across all the pages inside this document, they are going to have this Hammad document at the top of it. So for the footer also, if you come to insert, you can do the same for the footer. You can do the same. The way you did it here, you can do it like that. So now, what I'm going to teach you in this is for you to learn how to customize this header and footer on your own. When you come here, you see this is where you started your text. You see this is where I'm writing on your first page. Now I want to create a customized header or customized footer. You see at the top of here where your cursor turn into this one, just double click on that. When you double click on that, you can insert anything here. So let me insert a picture. You see, I just click on picture. Let me come to our pictures and I'm uploading this. So let me come to wrap in front of text. Then I will reduce it. I'm reducing it. And I'm putting it here. After I'm done, I will click on close. So across all the documents that are going to be on this, across all the pages on this document, there's going to be Hammad Technologies logo, and nobody can remove it unless the person double click here and delete it. Unless that, and many people have no idea how to do that. So you put this, that means across all the pages, people are going to see this Hammad technology. I can put it, I can duplicate it. When you click on it, you click on Control D to duplicate it. I can put it here also. So it's going to be 2. So across all the pages, you are going to see 2 Hammad Technologies logos at the header. So this is how you customize a header. Please understand this. So the next thing is the footer. So let me delete this. Let me close this. So let's go to the footer. Here it is. If I want to customize it, I can do anything like we did it. But if you want to do it, you want to customize it, come to the footer, just double click. The way you double click on the header, that's how you double click here. Then you click on pictures. You want to add a picture. So just click this. There's the picture. I will do this. You know, the reason why I'm doing this in front of text is because I want to, move it around the way I want. So that's why I have to do that. So I want to do this. If I want to duplicate it, Control D to duplicate it. Since it is a picture, it's just a shortcut to duplicate a picture. So let me put it here. So you see, across all the pages, you are going to have two logos under here. So this is how you create this official document that the logo is going to be this. Not necessarily the logo supposed to be, maybe you can put the logo at the center. You can put the logo at the center the way you want it to be. You can put it at the center. So let me put it in front of text. You can put it at the center like this. Then you close. So you see, across all the pages, we are going to have three logos, two at the bottom and one at the top. So this is one way of creating an official document if you want. The next thing we are going to talk about now is we're going to talk about a watermark. I always teach people watermark just for them to know when to use watermark and why people are using watermark on a document. Watermark is showing, how can I say this? It's showing, it's showing the type of document you are dealing with, the watermark. What did I mean by watermark? Watermark, you all know, is a text that sometimes cross within a document. You will see a text vertical or horizontal on a document. Normally, it shows the type of document you are dealing with. Most of the time, confidential documents are the ones that you will see that. You will see the right confidential on the document, or you will see the right official document, or you see the right non-disclosed document, or something like that. It shows you how potential that document is, and nobody should use that document except the people that are authorized to use the document. It's not just a blank check. Whenever you want to put it, you put a watermark. That's not how it works. So let me teach you how to put the watermark. So if you want to put watermark, you go to design. Under design, you are going to see a watermark. You all know this watermark. Let me put this confidential. Automatic, you know this. There are many documents, even when you are watching films, you will see a lot of documents be write confidential on them. That means nobody is supposed to read the document sometimes. Nobody. Even if you read them sometimes, you will be asked to, dispose the document or to, you know, tear them apart or to destroy the document because they are highly confidential document. So it's only document of, that are important that you put this confidential on them or you put a watermark on them. So watermark can be anything. It can be the name of the company that own the document. Maybe you can put Hammad Technology. That means the document belongs to Hammad Technologies only. It is only for the purpose of Hammad Technologies official. But if it's with the letterhead of Hammad Technologies and we put confidential, it means that document, nobody needs to see it except those that are authorized to see the document within Hammad Technology. That's why when you are watching some films, you see that someone, his level is not up to when maybe where he's not up to the level to maybe to access some document or to see some document and the rest. This is where it started on the document. So any document that on the file, you see this watermark on the file that is confidential. Don't even open it. Don't even open it until when or unless if your level reach stage when to do that. So when you come to this watermark, you can select from what you see this do not copy. All these are messages showing that this document, nobody need to copy this. Don't copy this document. There are documents that you don't photocopy them. It's only one copy that exists in the world. So that's why they put this do not copy. Don't copy. There is you can put do not share. They put do not disclose. Do not this on the document to show how potential and how secret the document is. So whenever you see this watermark on a document, please pay attentive and understand how it is. And if you want a document to be very, very uh confidential, please write something as a watermark on the document so that people will understand the type of document they are dealing with. So this is some samples that Microsoft are giving people. Confidential, do not copy. So we can come and customize our own watermark. So let me remove this one. This is how you remove it. Click on remove, you remove it. Let me go to customize watermark. So under this customized watermark, no watermark is what we have so far. Since we didn't create anyone, we can create picture watermark. On this picture watermark, I can put the logo of Hammad Technologies as the watermark picture. Sometimes some people are using confidential watermark in red color as a picture. They just paste it here. But now I can just, let me put Hammad Technology logo. So when you put this logo, you select it, you just make it to be wash out, leave it auto, click on apply. Once you put apply, this is how it will look on the document. Then you click on close. This on all the pages on this document, you are going to see this watermark of Hammad Technology. That means this document belongs to Hammad Technologies and Consultancy Limited. This is why you see this watermark. It's official document. So let me remove it and let's go back to customize. So this is how you put the picture watermark. And this wash out, let me show you this wash out. Let me put the picture again. Before we select this wash out, it means we want it to look not fully colored the way it is. So that's why I put we select this washout. Now if I apply it, it's going to look very dark on if there is a text on it, so people can barely see the text. So that's why you leave it wash out. But you can put any size that you want it to be. 50%, it will look smaller. 100%, it will look little bigger. 150, bigger again. 500%, bigger. Just leave it auto. Just leave it auto is okay, and you put it wash out. That is for the picture. Let's come to the text. So select text watermark. Under text watermark, please, this is the text under this ASAP. Let me just click on apply. You see it's ASAP. ASAP is as soon as possible. So when any document that that was shared with you and you can see ASAP, it means the document is needed as soon as possible. So that's what ASAP means. So which we are changing the ASAP. Maybe we'll make it do not disclose. That's what we want. So you can change the font style if you want. You can change this auto, that is the size if you want. You can change the color if you want. So let me click on apply. So you see, do not disclose is what we have. So I can make the color red so that the person will know we are is a danger something. So we make it to be red. Then you click on this. So you click on close, because when you click on apply, you don't need to click on OK, you are done. You can make it horizontal. You click on apply. It look like this for the horizontal, but normally it's diagonal. So just make it like this. If you want it to be wash out, this semi-transparent is for the wash out. Now you see it looks more darker. So make it transparent, apply it, click on close. This is how the document will look like. So whoever is in possession of this document, it means that that person should not disclose this document to anybody, and he's only to read the document and leave it the way it is. So please learn how to use this watermark, and then you can remove it if you want to remove it. You can edit it if you want to edit the text. You can edit the font style, the size, all that. I show you how to do that. So this is watermark. Okay. So the next thing we are going to look at, I'm just looking at the most important things you need to learn in this. Um, um, Let me look at the next thing that is, I'm just talking about the most important things you need. Yeah. I don't want to talk about pages. Normally, I don't want to talk, but let me talk about these pages in brief. Let me talk about this. Most of the things you are going to work with, normally you don't need that. But let me talk about this. For the pages, Don't touch this. Please leave this at normal. Don't touch the margin. We have two types of orientation of paper. We can have landscape. Landscape will look like this. And we can also have portrait. Please use portrait for now. For the sizes, we have A4 letter and everything. Normally, whenever you are starting the work, we are using A4 in our printing. But there is a time that we are using A2 or A3. But A4, this is the A4 side. But normally, the one we are using is letter side. Letter is different from A4. Please, I don't want to confuse that one. I normally don't talk about that. I don't normally talk about that. So that's it. I want to talk more about that. So for the column, leave it, please. One column. No need for other columns. Yeah. So seriously, I think to me, this is all what we talk about for now. The next thing I'm going to talk about is shortcuts. I'll talk about shortcuts and then we stop there. Okay. For the shortcuts, we have let me come here, let me create a new one. So for the shortcuts, we have A to Z, A, B, C, D. You need to learn how to use them in Microsoft Word so that your work will be very easy and very fast. So let's treat the shortcut from A to Z, but it's going to be very fast. You already know how to work with it. So I'll teach you this shortcut and I'll show you some few that we did not touch, especially the control D that I told you. I'll talk about the double subscript and the rest. I'll talk about that. So let's start with control A. Control A is to highlight all, which you all know control A. That one is okay. You want to highlight, you click control A. And control A is highlighting everything on the document. So everything, if you have 30 pages, it's going to highlight the entire 30 pages. That's control A. Control B is to bold. You all know this bold. I show you how to put the bold. Bold, you can put it here or you can use control B for that. We have Control C, which is for the copy. If you want to copy anything, highlight it, then you copy it. You can go somewhere and paste it. I'll talk about how to paste there when we reach that. So you copy Control C, then Control D. Control D will show you font styles. It's just to show you this font style dictionary. There are many things on this, and the thing that you need to understand more about this is this strike through, double strike through, superscript, and subscript. That's what I'm going to talk about under this Control D. So let me show you this. Let me use N 20,000 H2O. Let me do that. I want to show you something. For this 20,000, I want to put the Naira sign on this. That is for me to have a double strike through. So I will highlight only the N. Control D. I highlight the N. Then I will click on this double strike through. I will click OK. It's going to create this for me. You see, I have a Naira sign here. Let me increase the text. Now I believe you can all see it. I have a Naira sign here. There is something that some people are doing. For example, now I want to create Naira sign. Then I will highlight this, Control D, put my Naira sign, click OK. Now, if I write 20,000, everything is going to have double strike through. It's because whenever you put a double strike through, before you continue, Control D again, untick it, click OK. Then you can continue with your text. Please, this is how it works. Take note on this. That's number one. Number two, H2O. We normally know, I don't know how it is H2O. It is two that is up OO. I don't know. I forgot. So let's highlight these two. I think these two. Click Control this, and then you make the two to be superscript. I don't know if this is how H2O is. I even forgot, seriously. But we let's say rest to power, whatever, like this. H2O, I don't know. Is it under old? Yeah, I don't know. So if you want to create anything Is way. Then you highlight whatever you want to highlight and then you make it as a superscript. So that's how it works. That's how you put it for this. So for the subscript, sometimes you want it to be, yeah, I know two supposed to be down, so you is let's put a subscript. So that's for this. I think this is how H2O is. So then you put it a subscript. So let's highlight it. You see, you put it subscript, and this one, the one that is on top, you put it superscript. And there is something related to this also. For example, I want to put 12, maybe 3 raised to power 2. Now, when I highlight it and I put it as subscript, for example, as superscript, if I continue, everything is going to be like that. You see, everything is subscript. So if you want to remove it, Control D again, on tickets, click here, then you continue your writings and it will leave like that. But for the dates, first, you don't need to put this ST, it will automatically put it as superscript for you. Second, sorry, let me untick it since it take it there. So second, you see, third, but for all the fourth, fifth, six, all this for the date, you don't need to put the superscript. It will automatically, Microsoft Word will automatically put the superscript for you. So don't worry about that. So this is how you put the superscript, subscript, and double strike through using Control D in Microsoft. But I told you when I'm creating the customized header, if you want to duplicate an image, take note on this. It's only image that you use Control D to duplicate image. So any object inside almost all these Microsoft tools, in as much as it's an object you put in it, Control D is to duplicate it. Even PowerPoint, Control D is to duplicate. So that's Control D. Then we have Control F, which is to find. You already know if you want to find something on the document, Control F. You don't need to highlight anything, just Control F and just write what you want to find. Maybe I want to find video. So once you click here, it will tell you that there are 24 video in this document. So that's a very shortcut way if you want to know how many times a particular words have appeared within a document. It's just for you to do Control F and you go ahead and find that. Grab Control G, that is to go to any page that you want, or to go to any section that you want, or to go to line, bookmark, footnote. There are many things, but for the page, once you click Control G, it will take you to go to, then you write the name of the page. I would say go to, then it will take me to page 2. Go to page 3, it will take me to page 3. Go to page 1, it will take me to page 1. Then I will close. Then I arrived at the page that I want. Now we have Control H. Control H is find and replace. So if you want to find and replace something, I want to find anywhere video is I want to replace it with videos. I want to replace video with videos. Then I will click this. Or maybe I want to replace video with audio. Then I will click on replace all. So anywhere this video appeared, it becomes an what? Audio. So that's why we have 24 video, which it turns to audio. So now we just make it into audio. So if you want to bring it back, you can do the same. Go to Control H, find audio again, and just turn it into video. So that's it. Now I bring back our video. So this is how you do the find and replace. Then we have Control I, which is italic. I already told you this is italic to make the text bend or something like that. That's italic. So then what? Control J is to justify. I told you what justification is to stretch the line so that each line will reach the end of the width before the beginning or the starting of the next line. So your text will look straight and will look fine. Please take note on this justification. Once you send a document without justifying it, it just shows that you don't know seriously more about customization or you don't know how to use Word. Please take note on this justification. Control K. If you want to insert a hyperlink, you use Control K to insert a hyperlink. So hyperlink is for you to attach something within a document. You want to attach a document within a document. That's what this hyperlink is all about. So now if you have already a file, or you want to create a file, or you have a file that you want to embed in the document, you use this inside hyperlink to put the file that you want to put. Let's say, for example, I want to Control K. In this document, I want to attach our week 1 work. I want to attach it. So let me click on graduates, week 4. I want to attach this week 1 work. So I'll click OK. This is the week 1 work. This is the week 1 work. Whoever click on this hyperlink, it will take him to this week 1 work. This is what this means, to insert a hyperlink. Hyperlink, please. Okay. So let me remove the link. So I just removed the link. So that's for the insert hyperlink. So there is this place in this document. Maybe there is something within the document that you want to add the link. I'm sorry, this is very advanced one. If I create it, because for this hyperlink also, you can create like a navigation from the table of contents. You can create like navigation, which when you click, it will take you from this page to this page. You just create a link between all the pages. To do that, create a document. Yeah, if you want to attach a document in this, like this. So this is all what I will say in this. Please, this is what we are going to talk about. Inside hyperlink is okay. Then Control L is left. For the left, if you want to put it at the left hand side, Control L. What next? Yeah, Control M. So this is what can I call it? We call it left indentation. So we want to do this, or you can call it is a tap. Just tap. You see, it's just tap. So when you create this, Control M is just you are clicking a tap. It's just the same as tap. It's the same as tap. You know what tab is on your, so it's just like it's creating a tab for you. That's what Control M is doing. So you want to put it, you want to just make it to look somehow. So maybe I can just do this, then I'll put it inside this. It's just like maybe I'm cutting something. So I'll use Control M to make the quote, stand out like this. So that's what it all about. Control M. Control N is to create new window for Control N. And then Control O is to open an existing document if you have any. That's Control N to open an existing document. Then we have P for print. If you want to print your document, this is how it looks like. You print it. P. Then we have Control Q. So Control Q is 1.1 line spacing. This is what I told you about Control Q. So that's what Control Q is all about. This 1.15 line spacing. For example, now if we have, let's say we have 2.0, I want to make it Control Q. So it's going to take this 1.15 line spacing. That's what Control Q is all about. PQR is for right. You all know right indentation. That is for the R. Then S is to save. T is left indentation. That's for the T. So let me show you what this Control T did. Control D will indent whatever is inside here. For example, as you can see here, I have this text. If I use Control T, those that are beneath this are going to move inside. For example, like this. This is how it looks like. So that's for the left indentation. Control T. U underline. If you want to underline that, the shortcut for the U. V is paste. I already told you for the Control C. So now if I press enter, I paste the same. I can paste. You can continue pasting until when you copy another one. You can even use clipboard to paste a lot if you sometimes, so that you can copy different things at the same time. So this is your clipboard. If you open clipboard, it means I can copy this. It will be on my clipboard. I can copy this. You can copy a lot of things that will be on your clipboard. So if you want to paste just from your clipboard, you just paste whatever you want to paste. For example, I can press enter. I can paste this. I can also press enter. I can paste the second one. So you can have many things on your clipboard that you want to paste them anytime. So if you want to shortcut for that, Control V. Okay. So now the next, okay, not shortcut or clipboard. I don't, that's not what I want to talk about. So we did Control V, then Control X is cut. You want to cut the entire text, you want to move it. All these shortcuts, some of them are applicable even on the folder that we just created in digital archiving. You can cut a folder using Control X, or you can copy it using Control C. So you copy, Control X, you cut. Then Control Y is redo. Then Control Z is undo. So now I want to undo this. If for example, let me show you this redo and undo. Control Y is redo and Control Z is undo. For example, I highlight this, I turn it into red. Now it is red. But it was black before. I don't want this red. I want to bring back the black. So I'll click Control Z. Then I undo what I have done. That is to make it red. So now after making it black again, I discovered that no, I want the red again. So I want to go back again to the red. So that is to redo what I did. Then I'll click Control Y to redo. So undo and redo. But you cannot redo until when you undo. Please, you should take note on this. You can only redo after undoing, then you can redo it again. So this is what this means. Redo and undo. So that's for the shortcuts. So I think we are going to stop here. It's already 10 o'clock. So let's stop here. We are not touching Microsoft Word till next week. So we'll leave it till week 2. So that we continue from this. Okay. So if you have any question, please drop your question. I'll respond to your question. If you don't, then we are going to call it a day, and then we meet next week. And please, you watch out for your week 2 assignment. Okay, go ahead if you have any question. Okay, someone was asking, my question is about the assignment. Please, can we be giving the weekend to do the assignment? No, please. We have other engagements. We have other engagements. Your class, we started your boot camp on Thursday. Of course, we're supposed to start Wednesday. We started on Thursday. Normally, when we started a boot camp, the 7th day is for the assignment. We have other people that we are engaging on weekends. We can't have all your assignment at the same time and to start marking them at the same time. I'm sorry for that. Please find a time to see that you do your assignment within uh a period of time. And I believe I will talk to Ahmad. It's because of your IDs. We're supposed to send your assignment maybe like 2 days before time. So maybe I will talk to him. We'll see that we'll release your assignment in time so that you can even have ample time to do your assignment. So we are not shifting it. I'm sorry. Who is asking me to kindly share a previous class document? How can I share? What document will I share with you? What document? I don't know what document. I don't have any document to share with anybody. And I told you in my introduction, I'm not sharing any document to anybody. I created everything together with you. So what do you want me to share? You watch the video and you create yours on your own. I'm not sharing anything. Someone said, in what cases can we use both page number and footer? Yeah. Uh, there are a certain situation where you use page number and you also you use footer. For example, you can use page number and logo of the company. You can do that. At the footer, you put the page number and you also put the logo of the company, or you put a maybe signature of the company or name of the company or something that shows that this belongs to the company. You can do that. Most of the people nowadays are using that for the this thing for the footer. Let me show you something I even forgot. You see, under this footer, you can even customize this footer and put something very special there. So let me put this shape. I can put a shape here. I can put a shape. Let me show you this. I can put a shape like this. You can put a shape like this. Like this. You can put it. Let me close. You see, you can put a shape. Some people put a colorful shape and they write whatever they want to write inside it. Maybe the name of their company, maybe something that they want people to see. You will see some people are customizing their pages and they make the pages look very, good looking pages. So you too, you can do that if you want. Thank you. Sir, it's about the week one assignment we need. Who is asking me for week one assignment? I think we all share week one assignment with everybody. Who is asking for week one assignment? There are many people I know. There are some of you that are joining the class, some of you that are even talking to me. You didn't register for this boot camp. Your friends are sharing the meeting link with you, and you are here. And some of you have the audacity to ask me for the video or for the assignment or for the. Please, we are so sorry. Those that only registered are the one who will entertain and are the one who will respond to. If you didn't receive your assignment, reply the email that sent you the ID number. That's all. You reply. You did not receive your assignment. Then he will share your assignment to you. That's it. Someone say how to enter the margins that are by the left and right side of the paper. Okay, I didn't talk about this margin, but you can double click here and it will bring you here on this. So this is for the margins. If you look at it, line spacing, you see here, you have it. You can just talk about this. So I'm sorry. I normally don't want you to touch this where it is. Sorry, where is our okay, where did I talk about? Yeah, under this layout. You see under layout when you come to more pages. Sorry. When you come to more pages under this under size, you come to layout, you come to size, you come to more pages, you come to margins. This is where you are going to see all the margins that you have. You can put the top, the left, the right. By default, it's only one, 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 one. Please don't start touching the margins. I appeal to you, don't touch margins for now. That's all what I can say. I'm not touching it. I have reasons why I don't teach that for now. At your level, I don't want to touch that so that you can go and maybe mess it up. It will be very difficult for you to arrange it. But this is how you can arrange it. You have left, right, under margin, left, right, bottom, right. This is how it is, so you can work on that. If you want to duplicate shapes, object, anything, Control D. Like I told you, anything, object, Control D. Yes, you will see your score. Definitely, you will see your score. I believe you will see your week one assignment before uh, we even release your week two assignment. So you will see your week one. So when you see your week one, you need to know whether you are going to be dropped or not. Because after week two, we'll share the assignment. Please, if you see you are less than 7, you can even work out on the group because we will start removing people right away. We'll remove a lot of people. We'll match you maybe on one group. Then we continue with the rest of the people. Someone was asking, where are we to send the answers? Where are you to send the answer? You didn't receive your assignment. If you receive your assignment, you already been told where to send your assignment or to reply your assignment. If you didn't attend the first class, someone is saying, I'm Nuhu Musa. This is my first time attending the class. I didn't attend the first class, but I've go through the lecture. My question is, how are we going to do the pre? If you are with us, you join this bootcamp and you registered. We shared ID with you and we shared assignment with you. If not, then whoever gave you the link to join us, go back to the person to give you the assignment and to mark your assignment. And we remove a lot of people after all this. No, you have to submit your assignment, I think 6 a.m. in the morning. That's what we said. That's the deadline. If you didn't submit it by tomorrow, 6 a.m., just consider you score zero. So you wait. Once you score zero, definitely you are out of this bootcamp. I'm sorry to tell you this. Once you fail to submit your week one, is zero. And once you score zero, you are automatically out of this boot. Because even if you score 5/5 in week two, you are out. I'm very sorry. Someone say, please, and we see. I didn't get your question. I didn't get your question. Someone say you can see watermark text on the all pages that are very small. No, that watermark they use yeah, you can do it in Microsoft, but it's very difficult. But normally most of those watermarks that you see, small letters in as maybe official document, maybe university, NYSC certificate, and all those watermark, they use Corel Draw to put that. But even in Microsoft Word, you can use that watermark also. If the submission of assignment is increased, maybe Ahmad increased the time for you, he will share it. If he didn't, it remain tentative 6 a.m. That's all what I can say. Which shortcut will I use to see the clipboard? I didn't talk about clipboard. Just forget I talk about that. I'm not talking about clipboard. The video of week one audio is hanging. So I find it difficult to know what assignment is about. I didn't understand this. The video of week one audio is hanging. I didn't understand you. We shared with one. Okay. Okay. So I think so you are using your mobile phone. You that are asking me, you are using your mobile phone to submit your week one assignment. Seriously? It will remain in queue. Don't worry. Okay, there is no any question. Thank you so much for today. Let's meet week three and have a wonderful dream. Bye bye.